Now, literary source and archaeological source, two sources are there to understand history. Why sources are very important for history? Why sources are very important for history? Because everything which is based on source, that should be the part of history. Got the point? Which is not based source, that is myths, mythology, that is not part of history. So we have to focus on the sources, evidences, and sources could be divided into literary source and archaeological source. When we talk about the literary source, it could be further divided into so many categories. For example, indigenous or native source, native literary source, native literary source, and alien, foreign, alien or foreign literary source. Foreign literary source and native literary source. We are talking about the sources of ancient India. The native literary sources could be further divided into two divisions, that is religious sources, religious text, and secular text. Religious texts and secular texts. And then alien or foreign literary sources could be divided into so many categories. First thing is what? Greco-Roman literature. Greco-Roman. Many scholars, historians related to Greek civilization and Rome, they have worked on or they have written on Greco-Roman. And why we are talking together them? Greco-Roman, because Rome captured Greece later on. Got the point? And so together we are saying Greco-Roman literary sources, their accounts. Greco-Roman, Greece and Rome. Greece, Greek civilization. Greece is a country in Balkan Peninsula. There was a civilization from 800 BC to 100 BC around. That is civilization, means mature phase of human beings, Greece civilization. And here there is a Italy, Rome, so Roman civilization. And Roman civilization was from 500 BC. It get collapse in 400 AD, means the Western Roman Empire. But the Eastern Roman Empire continued for a long period of time. And in 1453, very important year, 1452. Have you heard about this? Decline of Constantinople. Decline of Constantinople. Constantinople was the capital of Eastern Roman Empire. Got the point? Ottoman Turks captured, and so the scholars from here migrated to Italy, Rome, and then they came with Renaissance. Renaissance, Punarjagran. So Punarjagran happened when the Christians were defeated by Ottoman Turks. Got the point? So here literary source means religious source, secular source. Foreign literary source means Greek-Roman accounts, first thing. The second thing, China, Sri Lankan account, है ना, Sinhalese, है ना, Sinhalese or Sri Lankan literature, Sinhalese, Sri Lankan literature, Sri Lankan account, and then Chinese accounts, and then Tibetan accounts means description, literature, and then Arabic, Al-Biruni. Have you heard the name Al-Biruni? No, Al-Biruni. Or Arabic account, literature or account. So Arabic means the best example is Al-Biruni. Al-Biruni was a traveler to India at the time of Mahmud Ghaznavi. Take down somewhere. He was a traveler to India at the time of Mahmud Ghaznavi. Mahmud Ghaznavi. You come here. Mahmud Ghaznavi. Please. Have you heard about Mahmud Ghaznavi? Who was Mahmud Ghaznavi? He was the author of Kitabul Hind. Kitab-ul Hind or Tarikh-e-Hind. Write down. Very famous book. Kitab-ul Hind or Tarikh-e-Hind. Kitab-ul Hind or also known as Tarikh-e-Hind. So he talks about ancient time of India. Mahmud Ghaznavi. Do you know about Muhammad Ghori? Muhammad Ghori. Who was Muhammad Ghori? These two, you can say, these two invaders came from today's Afghanistan. So there is two places, Ghazni and Ghor. So that's why they are named Ghaznavi and Ghor. So Muhammad Ghori is also known as Muhammad Ghurid, or you can write like this, Muhammad Ghori. So Muhammad Ghori and Mahmud Ghaznavi. Mahmud Ghaznavi. There are two places, Ghazni and Ghor. Ghazni is a place, Ghor is also a place in Afghanistan. So the name have been derived from there. So Mahmud, Tarikh-e-Hind, who wrote this? Mahmud Ghaznavi. So Greco-Roman literature, Sri Lankan, Chinese, Tibetan and Arabic literature. These are the foreign sources to know about ancient India, and they are the native sources. Now, when we talk about the native sources, again, there is some bifurcation. So native source means religious text. Now religious text related to Indian history is, it could be divided into what? It is Brahmin text, Buddhist text, and then Jain text. Religious text, Brahminism, Buddhism and Jainism. Further categorization. Religious text means it could be Brahmin text or Buddhist text or Jain text. Textbooks. Some example of Brahmin text. Brahmin text example. Vedas. Vedas are there, very good. Vedas means Rig Ved, Sam Veda or Yajur Veda and Atharva Veda. So they are the some example of religious texts. And then Vedas and then Brahmanas. Now here Brahmanas are not the Varnas. Brahmana means text. Brahmanas are text. Then Aranyakas. Aranyak, I am coming to that. Aranyak means forest, very good. Aranyani, the goddess of forest. Aranya, forest. Aranyak, forest books. Danda Karanya, Bhagwan Ram visited one place. Danda Karanya. Aranya means forest. So that's why Rig Ved, Samved, Yajurved, Atharvaved or some other Vedic literature, they are the part of religious Brahmin text. Buddhist text means Sut Pitak, Vinay Pitak and Abhidham Pitak. Take down some example. Abhidham Pitak. Sut Pitak Vinay Pitak and Abhidham Pitak. Some Buddhist text. Sut Pitak. Pitak means basket. Pitak means basket. Pitara, basket, Pitak. You know, snakes are kept under the basket. So, this is Pitak, Vinay Pitak, Abhidham Pitak. Abhidham, Abhi, ABHIDHAMM, Abhidham Pitak. Vinay, VINAY, Vinay Pitak. Sut, SUTT, PITKA, Pitak. Pitak means basket. Okay. Now, why basket are needed? Why these baskets are needed? Man wrote, what was the first material where man wrote? सबसे पहले आदमी ने कहाँ लिखा होगा? हाँ, स्टोन यूज किया होगा. उसके बाद लेप्स यूज किया हो. बुर्ज पत्राज, पाम पत्राज, है ना? So leaves. And then after that paper, or before paper, copper plate. No? Copper plate. Take down copper plate. You might have seen some scenes, invitation cards in Ramayana and Mahabharata. Copper plate. And why copper is used? Some in chemistry, then flexibility, copper plate. And after copper plate, paper. Now the question is, when paper was introduced in India? पेपर पर लिखना भारत में कब शुरू हुआ होगा सबसे पहले? It was brought by Turks to India. They got it from China. So at the time of establishment of Delhi Sultanate, paper was introduced. And along with paper, what will there? First, see, this is the book. This is the pages, different pages. Now they are combined together, a spiral. So Jild Saji, the term is book binding. So paper and book binding, both were brought by Turks. Take down. Paper and book binding. Jild Saji. SZI. Jild, JILD. Jild Saji. Jild Saji. Then paper. And after paper, printing press. Who introduced printing press to India? Portuguese. Portuguese were the first to introduce printing press. Printing press. Before the introduction of printing press, there would be manuscript. Hastalipi, हाथ से लिखा हुआ मिलेगा. Here, printing press means Xerox paper, a kind of printing press. It would be published. So that's why the Chinese travelers would be coming to India to take down the notes from the library. Got the point? So they would be traveling Nalanda University, Taxila, and they would be taking the notes, especially the Nalanda University. It would be taking time, so they would be staying in the library, getting the notes from the original books, means manuscript, and then they would be getting back. So Fayan, and then Wansang, all they came. Please.